Right, absolutely crazy.
Even though downtown still doesn't have enough because a lot of things shut down.
Excited.
Yeah, this is my first time here too.
Man. Well, check out Allegiant Air, bro. You know, it was really cheap for me to get these flights. I mean, I think it was what, $300, like $300 for these, for both of us, I think.
And I think also like at Allegiant you get a personal item and a carry-on. So
Yeah, it's better than Frontier and Spirit.
They give you both those items.
Oh man, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you. I hope you have a real good day, dude, and you know, this, that, and the other.
Guys, have a happy anniversary.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Right, here we are, going on Allegiant Air out of Mid-America Airport in St. Louis, Missouri. Normally we fly out of Lambert Airport, but today I booked a very, very special flight, and we're gonna see what it's all about. Come on.
I must say I had quite high hopes for this airlines, and I trust they wouldn't let me down.
One of the things I definitely noticed about Allegiant Air is a lot of people with kids fly this plane, and I'm really hoping it's not going to be one of those flights where it's just screaming babies all the time, but if it is, probably make for a good video.
As we boarded the aircraft, I realized I've been calling it an A320 for the last 2 hours, and that was incorrect. It's actually an A319 Airbus, all the way from France. Great little airplane, and I was excited to be able to fly on the smaller aircraft that Allegiant had so I could really get an in-depth look on how they pinch their pennies. And you know what? I wasn't disappointed.
Before we do pushback today while everybody's boarding, I thought I'd go over the seats. It's a pretty standard seat, does not lean back, that's all right. I've got a small tray table right here, that's all good. They're comfortable, pretty economy-like. Let's go to Florida.
I will say one of my main reasons for taking this flight and making this video is to show my friends that never really leave the state of Missouri that you can get out there and take a flight for not too expensive price. I got this flight for about $230 to $250, not a hair over $300, and that means I had lots more money to play with when I actually got to Florida. What a wonderful company.
Absolutely phenomenal. They're very nice, kind. They're up there talking with people. There's no in-flight entertainment, so they're the in-flight entertainment, going around talking to people. Quite nice crew here on Allegiant Air. Thumbs up. Our descent into Orlando. This was not a very long flight. I mean, I barely had time to fill out a credit card application and drink a soda, so this has been a good flight. Overall positive experience. I'll check back in when we touch the runway. We made our way down from 37,000 feet. I noticed Orlando was starting to come into view below me. What a lovely, lovely light show. I gotta say, I go to Florida at least once a year just to get away. I live in St. Louis, Missouri, but the weather's just not as nice. So my wife and I usually make this hour-and-a-half flight about once or twice a year to get away and spend some time with the palm trees, where I'm most happiest. One of the things you'll notice on this landing, it was probably the most smooth butter landing I've ever experienced in my life. I've flown with a lot of carriers, meaning Southwest, American, you know, all the big names. But I have to say, this little Allegiant Air pilot has done the smoothest, nicest landing that I ever experienced, which was wild. He brings it down, he holds it up. We did about 5
Then he touches the back wheels. I mean, it was so smooth. And he held the front gear up for quite a while. And we had the nicest landing. I got to talking to him as we were coming down the escalator after the flight, which I don't have on video, but it was really cool. I complimented him on his buzzer landing. He smiled at me, said it happens every once in a while, and that he does a lot of flight sim to practice. While we were pulling into the gate, I noticed that this was actually Allegiant's hub here at Sanford International Airport in Orlando. They have the entire terminal all to themselves, sharing with a few other low-cost carriers, but primarily, this is an Allegiant airport. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day, all right? That was an exciting flight into Sanford, Orlando today. I definitely would say that I'll be taking Allegiant once or twice here again, because honestly that was a good experience for a low-budget airline. It's now time for me to get my Uber, get to our hotel, and get ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're doing Harry Potter World, Universal Studios.